Yeah, it was pretty.
But if they,
I was watching something the other day. It was like a YouTube thing, and it was
Yeah.
like top 10 characters Batman needs to do, and it
was
one
it
of them
Watch?
was like,
Right, that would have been either Watch Mojo or What Culture.
yeah, it was one of those ones.
I think it was What Culture.
Yeah, that's it. What Culture? Got really into that. What do you call it at the moment?
Yeah, What Culture is a fantastic channel, and there's like Adam Blampied is a great bloke to speak to over everything, and the other guy who's got an amazing voice that's like Matt Berry. He's hashtag something for one.
Yeah. He goes off. Oh, it cracks me up. I think I just watch the videos mainly for hashtag.
Yeah,
whatever
I do. Every time there's like top 10, if it's not the wrestling one, if it's a gaming one, I'm hoping it's him because his voice is amazing.
He always uses that particular offensive word, and it's just like how he says it. That W word.
That and nerds.
Nerds.
There you go, What Culture, you've just had a shout out on our podcast. Hire us.
Look, I love What Culture. I really kind of got into just...
I do. Strange thing
watching
is...
their stuff at the moment. But yeah, they do some really good stuff.
Strange thing is, I did actually get into them originally through watching their wrestling videos, because I'm a lapsed for about 20 years wrestling fan. I've semi got back into it a bit, but not through really watching it on TV because I can't afford Sky or anything at the moment. But I will watch the big things. I'll get hold of WrestleMania, etc. And then they do the top 10s on there. It's how about Adam Blampied as well. And then I realised I had a gaming channel as well and all that, and that's how I found the other guy. And I think the first video I watched had the hashtag in it, with him in it.
Yeah.
And the whole... And they wouldn't come because they're nerds.
Nerds.
Anyway, back to Batman. Yes.
I was watching a top 10. It was on What Culture, and top 10 characters they're yet to use or whatever. And I think
I couldn't think of 10. I remember when I was watching, I was like, oh yeah, we could use him. The weird one in there, they put Calendar Man in there, didn't they?
Yeah, Calendar, and then there was that. Is that the Mad Hatter and stuff like that?
Mad Hatter, I'm surprised hasn't been used.
Yeah.
Because he would have fit so well in the Nolan films, I think.
Yeah.
Even if it was just like, maybe like they done at the end of Batman Begins when they said, oh, we found this, it's the playing card. If they just had like a shot of someone walking off with a cane, laughing, and just a shot of the hat with the the price ticket poking out of it. You know, I mean, Tom Hardy done a great job as Bane, but that voice...
It really... I remember when I first saw that and heard the voice, it was like, what is this voice?
It took me completely out of it.
Yeah.
Hello, Batman.
It was like the poshest, weirdest voice for...
Well, I think he's got the accent right and that. It's just the weird effect they put on it.
Yeah.
And
really weird.
Tom Hardy he's a fantastic actor. Let's not beat around the bush here. And every woman I know fancies him. But he done a good job there. But yeah, the voice was a weird choice. He is supposed to be posh though, because Bane is supposed to be, if we ignore that Batman and Robin film existed, which we seldom. The only good thing in that was Uma Thurman catsuit. What can I say? Everything for Uma Thurman. I mean, he's always meant to be this really hyper intelligent person. Anyway, he just happens to be slightly obsessed with training. So
I wish I wish you do, and I hope they do Poison Ivy again.
They are. They are.
Yeah, are they?
Yeah, this is where the bad news comes in.
Oh God, what?
Well, one, it's the next film that's coming out. We got to get Batman, but we also got to get Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn film. It's who's playing Poison Ivy who's going to do your head in.
Okay.
Who is one of the worst people you could think to play Poison Ivy?
Oh, I don't know.
She's been in Michael Bay films.
Oh, God.
Megan Fox is playing Poison Ivy.
Really?
Yep.
I can see the point.
I can see she has improved a lot. I mean, I watched the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I'll give it to Bay. He surprised me because I was expecting that to be goddamn awful. It actually ended up being semi-enjoyable. So, but yeah, she's a lot better now than she was in Transformers.
She's got that right sort of look, hasn't she?
She has. She has it more for. Well, she has it more for April O'Neil than I would have thought Poison Ivy myself. I mean, the only other, there's not many people I think of could play Poison Ivy. I mean, Scarlett Johansson possibly, but obviously she's Marvel, so they won't let it happen.
Yeah.
I'll say Johansson. I actually think it's pronounced Johansson. Just completely out of the blue, who else could possibly get away with doing Poison Ivy is, because she's old enough now, but the film girl referencing she was underage, Hit Girl from Kick-Ass.
Yeah, I suppose.
I think she could do it.
Yeah.
Or if not that...
I still see Uma Thurman, though.
Or if not do that, well, yeah, but Uma Thurman done a good job because I think she realised how stupidly ludicrous the script was.
Yeah, it's a good film if you just want to have a bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
Because you got Mr. Freeze in it, and it's Arnold
Schwarzenegger. Oh no, it was a waste of Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's not something you can say often. So.
But you watch it for that, don't you? You know.
But then you know it's bad when your film does a worse job than a cartoon from 10 years prior of telling the Mr. Freeze story.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I am saying like the cartoon from 10 years earlier. That is one of the best cartoons ever made. But still,
yeah.
Mr. Freeze is supposed to be a tragic character, not Arnold Schwarzenegger making 3 million ice puns.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a bit cringeworthy.
Oh.
But anyway, yes, what is happening with the new Batman movie?
Yeah.
Do you know, or...?
No.
Right, Ben Affleck has now pulled out of being the director.
Yes, I heard this. This was last week. I think we briefly touched.
Yeah, there's more news for that now. He's now trying to get out of playing Batman anymore.
Yeah, I heard that as well, which is...
Because you've been on What Culture, but anyway...
Yeah, this is...
It's not giving much hope for the new Batman film, is it? When your main star must have looked at the script, gone, I'm not directing this piece of crap, and then gone, I don't even want to be in it.
I liked him as Batman. He's one of the better Batmans, I think. But,
well, he can't be as bad as George Clooney, who even George Clooney admits he was the wrong choice. So,
yeah, exactly.
I don't know. He's only had one shot at it. He weren't... I know everyone was sort of thinking, oh, it's got to be awful, but he did a good job, because I think a lot of people haven't realised how good an actor he's become.
Yeah.
But he's definitely one of the slightly chubbier Batmen we've had. That suit does not fit him properly. So, but yeah, of the DC films this year, I'm looking forward to. I'm looking more forward to Wonder Woman.
See, I'm not a big DC fan. I mean, yeah, I like that.
Not am I, but yeah, apart from the obvious, but I mean they're doing good things, and like I think the guy from Game of Thrones playing Aquaman could help that work, because obviously he's in Batman vs Superman. If you've not seen it yet.
No, I haven't, but yeah.
He's shown in it underwater, so he's wet as well for you perverts. He's also in he might be at the end of the credits as well. He's either at the end of the credits or there's a trailer for Justice League that's up that shows him as well.
Yeah.
Just look that up, because they're doing the Justice League movie, because of course they are. They want the same money that Avengers made.
Yeah, they want to do Avengers, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, or Avengers Assemble here in the UK, because we had our 60s spy program thing called the Avengers.
Yeah.
which is the tenuous link to Uma Thurman again. She was in the film version of that. So yes, one of the films that made Sean Connery quit acting. Really was. It was the Avengers and League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which I didn't think was that bad a film, but they both made him quit acting and retire.
Yeah, I like that film. I did actually quite like it.
I do, but I've never read the comics, so I can understand why people might be a bit.
Yeah, I can understand in a way, but I personally, as a film, it was pretty good. I did quite like that.
As a standalone thing, yeah. It's same with Suicide Squad. I think the people who hate it are mainly the people who've read the comics. I've never read the comics, so I've no background with it.
Yeah.
And admittedly, I did cringe a little at first when I heard that Will Smith was going to do it, but Will Smith needs to play more bad guys.
He did a really good job.
Yeah.
For Suicide Squad, despite me being a bit iffy about it, he played a brilliant part.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, talking of people who play really good bad guys who you wouldn't expect. Tom Cruise. I know that seems out of the blue, but if you've ever seen a film called Collateral...
No, I haven't, but...
See that film, because Tom Cruise is the bad guy. He's playing a hitman.
Yeah.
And it's him and it's Jamie Foxx. Really, really good film, and he does it, like Tom Cruise does it really goddamn well.
Yeah.
And I was not expecting that. But yeah, Marvel, I think we've got Black Panther this year as well, haven't we?
Next year. I'm looking forward to that.
I thought it was like getting it out this year, because obviously he's been introduced now through Civil War.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That is next year. Sure, it's
here we are. Hang on. Yeah, I got it here. Oh, I did have it here. Oh, the Spider-Man films are actually going to be woven into the whole universe as well, by the looks of it.
Yeah, because...
First, they've already planned a sequel to the first Spider-Man film before it's even out.
Yeah, they've done that. They did. If you look at what Marvel actually have planned, they've got
I know
to films that are not even out yet. Loads.
Yeah, I know they've got 10. The next 10 years are lined up with Marvel films and Star Wars films.
As far as I'm aware, Marvel got films up to 2030. They've got something planned in 2030, which is mental.
2030, Jesus.
I know. That's
hedging your bets a bit.
Yeah.
The amount of films they've got coming out and all that, they've just got to be wary now with DC releasing films as well. If DC start getting good films, it could end up being the death of the comic book films again.
Yeah.
But I believe 2018 we're getting Deadpool 2.
I tell it's 2020. They've got the... Get a bit ahead of myself. Though.
Yeah. I've already got directors already sorted everything. Jesus. Oh, they are doing another Ant-Man film.
Yeah. Next year?
Yeah, July next year. Captain Marvel.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, isn't it?
Yeah. Captain Marvel, which will be interesting considering.
Inhumans, that'd be an interesting one.
What?
Inhumans.
That's not even turning up on my list that I'm looking at on Wikipedia.
2019.
Yeah, it's not on here. So it might have only just been announced recently.
Yeah.
I've never heard of Inhumans before, but I've never heard of Ant-Man before, so there we go.
See, the kind of info I get with Marvel is bits and bobs off the internet, but generally I ask my dad, because he read the comics when he was younger.
Yeah.
He knows anything kind of pre-80s, I suppose.
Well, you see, Marvel have done a really good job, because they've actually made me give a smeg about Captain America.
I love it. I think he's alright.
Well, I couldn't care less for him before the films come out.
Yeah.
So, it was very that overly patriotic character for me. So,
yeah.
But they've actually made me care. What I am annoyed about, and I'm sure the guy who plays him in the Avengers films is probably a bit like, oh, signed on for this role, I'm hardly in any films now, is no more Incredible Hulks.
Yeah. And the Hulk is one of those ones I never. In fact, they have obviously got loads of films of the Hulk, and didn't they do like a series?
They only had one with this lot, and that was with Edward Norton playing him.
Oh yeah, the new Hulk.
Yeah, that
brilliant.
was really good. It's just weird that they're just not making anymore after taking someone on as the Hulk, because there is a lot they could do with him. So
He's really done a lot because he's been one of those characters who's had films out for like literally decades.
yeah, but I've got nothing even planned for the next 10 years.
Who knows? It might bring something new out.
I think they would have to, really, because it's weird that all the other Avengers characters are getting that, and then, yeah.
Well, you don't know because it's like Black Widow. They've got no films announced for her, but you want to know more about her.
If they do a film with her, it would have to be her, probably be her and Hawkeye in the film together.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine like her backstory will probably come up in the next Avengers film because they kind of touched on it over the last couple of films.
Yeah, true.
That's the interesting backstory, and then there's things that he said that, like a fire at hospital, whatever it was, and it was never really said again. So it's kind of got to, the story's got to be.
They've got to flesh it out, but the other issue is at the moment, they possibly were looking at doing it over the next few years, but I think Scarlett Johansson's just had a kid, so
yeah,
which is why she wasn't in Civil War as much as probably originally planned. So yes, yeah, I don't know. I mean, comic books wise, I mean, they do a TV series of it, but I'd like to see, because it's weird that they've never done it, a proper dark version of Punisher, for Christ's sake. Why has every Punisher film sucked?
Yeah, I've got to admit, I've never watched a full Punisher film.
Because they're pretty bad.
I try and watch it, and it's like, I'm bored.
See, it can't be that hard. It's man wants revenge on the drug lords and all that for killing his family. This film has been made several times before. Why can you not do it with the main character who started it all?
It's like the ultimate anti-hero, and
he's pretty much. I mean, copy the Crow or something, and just instead of making him immortal because of Crow, just change the set pieces and that so he doesn't get shot.
Yeah.
It's just I just don't understand why they can't get the Punisher right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who'd play him now. Actually, I suppose Tom Hardy would probably do it well.
Yeah, quite would, wouldn't he? Yeah.
I would say Keanu Reeves, but he's basically playing the Punisher in Jack. What's it called? John Wick. So.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
No, Tom Hardy definitely. See that.
Yes. Yes. Anyway, back to music. I'm on Loudwire, and they have posted what they believe to be the best metal album each year since 1970.
Okay.
So, for last year, and I heartily agree with this, Devin Townsend Project Transcendence. Yes. Let's see, last year, Iron Maiden, Book of Souls. I thought that was 3 years ago.
Yeah, it feels like longer, doesn't it?
Yeah. 2014, I think we can both agree on. Behemoth, the Satanist.
Yeah, it was a good album, definitely. Yeah.
But are we gonna get another album? Is the question.
No, they kind of said they could never beat that album, can they? But
then he said he's writing.
Yeah, but then that's what I mean. There's been the hints that they're actually are doing more material. It was like something really ridiculous. Like he said that, and then like a month later, it's written out, writing some new material. So, okay.
Yeah, it's a bit all over the place, wasn't it? I'm just having a look through these. They like Mastodon, I'll tell you that much. 1997 was Anthems to the Waking at Dusk. It's fair enough. 95 At the Gates, Slaughter the Soul. Surely they've got to be due a new album, haven't
At the Gates.
they? Yeah.
I suppose they released that. What's it one? Was it about 3 years ago now?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's been a while.
Yeah.
So yes, I believe they're still together.
Yeah, I've not heard any different. I don't think.
No.
Scroll
Yes.
through. Let's see if he's.
Ah, yes. Bit of 400 million year old monster worm has been officially named after Cannibal Corpse bassist Alex Webster. That is awesome. A terrifying monster worm so gigantic it could swallow fish has been discovered and has been named after Alex Webster of Cannibal Corpse. That's, yeah,
Brilliant.
fair play. Oh dear.
I'm just flicking through these albums now.
Oh, you on a Loudwire?
Yeah. Interesting picks. People like Mastodon a lot.
See, I know they were big band, but it's mental how much, like, at least once a year, a magazine or a website will still post something about Nirvana.
Yeah, he's 50 today, isn't he?
Yeah, because his
50.
his daughter, who,
Oh,
yes please, has thanked Kurt Cobain for the gift of life on late musician's 50th birthday.
you know, I did that at the wrong time then, because 2002, going back to what you're saying, best metal albums each year.
Yeah.
2002, Agalock.
I've never listened to him.
Oh, listen to him, man.
Is that to me or the people listening as well?
Again, I was on about this last time. It's definitely a band to, listen to.
Oh, yesterday was the 21st anniversary of Roots by Sepultura.
Yeah.
I feel so old looking through this.
God.
Oh dear.
Megadeth, Morbid Angel. I'm surprised some of these albums are actually the best. What they saying the best.
Yeah, I mean, Gorguts from the other year.
Yeah, I thought that. Gorguts is a bit of a weird choice. I don't think, Of course, I like Metallica and stuff.
I'll just come out with the same stuff again. Liv Sin? Who the hell is Liv Sin? I have no idea who you are. Anyway, right, we better talk about stuff, otherwise it's going to be very boring for the people listening. Dear. So, have you found any bands this week that you've been meaning to get into but haven't got round to listening to before? Like last week where you said you finally got into Nile.
No, not really, not. No.
Fair enough, and that's that.
Yeah, let's end the show now. Goodbye.
Oh, Evanescence released demo tracks of their new song 4 days ago.
Oh, right, okay.
It's called Even in Death, and apparently you can find it somewhere. It didn't actually tell me where, sorry about that, people. Mike Shinoda. Apparently Linkin Park's Heavy single represents the core sound of their new album.
Okay.
Papa Roach is still going?
Yeah, I heard they're still going.
Yeah, do you know what? Papa Roach have actually released some really good albums since they stopped being new metal.
Really?
Yeah. I know it seems strange to say, but yeah. Now, in gaming news, and this is amazing. For those who don't know, Konami have been slowly but surely sacrificing their golden goats, or whatever the term is, of their gaming franchises, making things like Castlevania and what else was it? Metal Gear Solid and that into gambling machines, pachinko machines, while not actually, making new games. First of all, there was also I think it was last year or the year before, they stopped Hideo Kojima attending the Game Awards for his own game, because they slapped him with a like I said, that he would be hit with a lawsuit if he turned up to accept the award for Metal Gear Solid. Because he'd left at this point. Yeah, oh yeah. But while we're on Metal Gear Solid, this is amazing. And I have to thank Jim Sterling, who does a series called The Jimquisition. Used to be on The Escapist, is now on YouTube. He gives you, speaks about various gaming subjects and stuff that comes up during the week. Fully recommend it. But I was watching one of his this week, and if some of you are aware of a certain porn company called Brazzers, which generally they make porn, generally features rather large-chested women, shall we say. This week they have released a new film. This film is called Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain.
Yeah, come here. Yeah.
And Jimquisition showed some of it. I haven't looked it up yet, but I will be honest, I actually will probably look it up, because he showed a clip of it. It just had the guy playing, I can't remember his name now, that's bad, Solid Snake, with just a little bit of cardboard hiding his face, hiding from a soldier, instead of the full-on cardboard box. And yeah, so Konami's now been officially made into porn. So
why not?
Oh dear. But yes, I feel that needed to be done. Apparently some black metal musician died this week.
Yes.
Tony Itzhaka.
Yeah.
Who provided vocal parts for Dissection and Marduk. It's a shame. It is a shame indeed.
I feel like we're starting to scrape the barrel a bit now.
No, I'm thinking, don't worry. Now, I'll say, right. Oh yeah, it was that. There we go. Sorry for all the quietness here, people. Right. So, Skrink.
Yes.
What are your plans for the upcoming week?
I intend on doing nothing.
Fair enough. Do you actually work, by the way, anymore? Or
it's half term, so
fair
I work in schools.
Oh, they've gone back here already, some of them. So
yeah, see, it was a bit weird because some of them were off on half term last week, but yeah, schools I'm in are off this week, and that means I can get some stuff together. I'm planning on venturing into various different things with my arty stuff.
I'm glad you said that and not my other half thing, because that would have sounded really dodgy.
Yes, we're going to start doing a few new things, different mediums and whatnot.
Would you, if you had any bands who came to you, or YouTubers who would ask if you would do them some sort of either cover art or something, well, are you open to doing that? Or?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, it'd be nice to do something a bit different because a lot of the time at the moment I'm doing a lot of sculpture.
Yeah.
But like illustration and painting, I don't get to do as much these days, which would be, it's always nice to kind of mix it up a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always open for any sort of commission with, anybody who wants anything, really.
Who are?
You know what I mean? When it comes to art, okay, just art. Painting, drawing, sculpture.
Oh, dear Lord. Also, this announced this week, the Lounge Kittens will be doing a UK tour, and as of April the 20th, when they will be starting in Oxford, and it runs through to the 30th, when they will be hitting Sheffield Leadmill. Have you listened to the Lounge Kittens yourself yet?
No, I haven't.
Now the Lounge Kittens, for those who don't know, they do lounge covers of various rock and metal songs, but not in a way that's just jokey. They are fully, you can tell they are serious, and they are fans of the songs themselves. Just look up their cover of The Beautiful People by Marilyn Manson that they did. You can tell there's full respect needed, and their album Sequins and Sea Bombs is already out. I've already got it. I did do a review of it on my channel. Very good, very much worth checking out as well. Also coming out soon, I believe early next month. Let me just check that. Sorry, at the end of next month, the Courtesans from London, who some of you may have seen supporting Delane a year ago, will be releasing their new EP, which is called Better Safe Than Sober. I will get a review of that up probably tomorrow, to be honest with you. It might already be up by the time I put this podcast up, but there we go. Also this week, if you catch my show on Sunday, apologies to all who tuned in on Sunday last week. There was a few technical issues which prevented me from getting on to do my show. I will be back on this Sunday from 8 p.m. GMT, 3 p.m. EST, and on that show I shall have an interview with Colin Parks, the guitarist for Devilment. So make sure you don't miss that. And now, let's do the old roulette once I find it in a moment. That scared you, innit?
Yeah.
Have you got your MP3 player handy?
Yeah, this is going to come a bit of tradition now to do this.
Well, we might as well, because we can get other people in as well, or when we get other people in as well. Yeah, by the way, while we're setting this up, if you want to be part of the podcast, just message myself on Facebook. You can find me on the Psychosin Project page on there, or message me here on YouTube and let me know, and we'll sort something out with yourselves. Now, this has got to be different for me because, one, I deleted everything off my MP3 player and I've only filled half of it up again. Okay. And it's got to be very mixed because I haven't put a lot of metal on here as such.
Okay.
So this could be interesting. But we shall start with you, madam. Give us the first 3 songs that come up, first 10 songs, that come up on random.
Okay, starting off number 1, Nevermore with Dreamy Neon Black.
Oh, classic, returning from last week.
Yeah, love that tune. Number 2 is Black Sabbath with Sweet Leaf.
Becoming a bit of a stoner, are you?
I love that tune. Number 3 is Trollfest with Soulskin Medicine.
Soulskin's Medicine, yes. Yeah. Trollfest released their new album next week, I believe. Helliver, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
Looking very forward to that. We'll have to buy it because, unfortunately, Nuclear Blast. But anyway.
Number 4, am I on?
Yep.
Number 4 is Fleetwood Mac, The Chain.
Another sort of returning classic from last week. Don't know if it was that song, but it was Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
Remember that much.
Number 5, Winter Sun with Starchild.
Any news? Have you heard any news on their new album yet?
No, nothing new as up to yet. No, nothing.
So no explanations as to what's been going on then?
No, as far as I'm aware, there's nothing being further. Nothing really been said since last time, really.
Ah, fair enough.
Number 6. Number 6.
Yep.
Marilyn, My Bitterness by the Crook Shadows.
Never listened to them overly. I think I heard one song, which is one you sent me to play you on my show once.
Yeah, I used to really love them back in the day. Then you kind of over listen to a band and you get really bored.
Yeah.
But yeah, good band. Number 6.
7.
7?
Yep.
Number 7 is Skyclad with Another Drinking Song.
It's all of them in it from Skyclad.
Number 8 is Ghost BC with Year Zero.
Oh, that chorus. That chorus. Oh,
Yeah.
if you don't know what I'm on about, after this, go listen to Year Zero and you'll get that chorus stuck in your head.
Yeah. Number 9.
Yep.
Satyricon, Black Crow on a Tombstone.
Ah, probably the last Satyricon album you listened to fully?
Yeah, Age of Nero.
Yeah, Age of Nero. Yeah, same here. I kind of lost interest after that.
Yeah. And number 10 is, ooh, God, I love this, Immortal at the Heart of Winter.
Oh, the album that you hate me for. Because I found a limited edition box set version of that album.
Ah.
And I got it for a £5.
£5?
A £5, second hand. It's numbered and everything.
Oh.
It literally is just a box with the cover on it and then the album inside. But it was limited edition apparently, so there we go. Right, now here's where we enter the realms of the strange, otherwise known as my playlist. Let's go all tracks from the beginning. So number 1, Bland Street Bloom by Sixth.
Okay.
Number 2, Save Yourself by an incredibly underrated band called Stabbing Westward.
Okay.
Number 3, Feasting on the Blood of the Insane by 6 Feet Under. Number 4, Storytime by Nightwish. This actually is starting to sound like one of my playlists. Number 5, Let's Kill Music by the Cooper Temple Claws.
Oh.
Well, their debut album is an absolute classic to me, absolutely superb. Then they done 2 other albums that weren't as good and then broke up, but there we go. Number 6, more Nightwish with Bless the Child.
Moment then, I'm guessing.
Number 7, the one you've all been expecting, Replica by Fear Factory. Number 8, Edge of the Blade from the Holographic Principle by Epica.
Okay.
Number 9, House of Eternal Hunt by Avatar. And number 10, Chaos Calling by the Gates of Slumber.
Interesting.
Yes, now that's what we're going to do. Tell me a band that you feel you know a lot about.
I don't know. Depends on what the question is.
Well, just as a general thing, like you might know random facts about them. Like, say with Immortal, you know that more about the music than anything else, I imagine. Like that At the Heart of Winter was released in 1997. No, it was 95. I have no idea when that album was released, but you know, stuff like that.
Karakangan maybe? I don't know.
You think you know that much already?
Yeah, I suppose I'll go with them.
Oh, actually, hang on. Might have found something else for you, madam.
Oh.
May very well have found something else for you. Oh, this will be hilarious. Actually, let's do that one. Right, okay. So, we are going to do a bit of a quiz.
Okay.
And we've got to start with... Oh, actually, no, it's giving me a timer. Let's not do that. Let's find a different one. I'm going to try and find a decent black metal quiz for you.
Okay.
There was a black metal logo quiz, but that obviously won't work on this. So,
No.
you know, come on. Think you know your Marduk from your Mayhem. How about your Celtic Frost from your Cradle of Filth? Make a deal with the devil and take our black metal quiz.
Go on.
Right. Oh. So I just saw something. That's interesting. Oh, that's an advert that's playing at me and it's supposed to be muted. Shush. Right, black metal quiz. Start the quiz. Here we go. Which legendary black metal drummer has played for Dimmu Borgir, Cradle of Filth,
I know this
and
already.
Golgoroth. Go on.
Hellhammer.
Yep. Okay. Wrong answer.
What? Right, who? Cradle of Filth, Dimmu Borgir.
Yeah, I can't see it because wrong answers blocking the screen. These are times, so Thomas Borge Forsberg is more commonly known as Euronymous, Quorthorn, Abath, or Garl. You running
Say
out?
that again.
I've got to find different quiz because this is. They keep bloody giving me quizzes with timings on them.
That's just stupid.
I know. Oh, here we go. The true black metal quiz. Here we go. No timing on this either, thank Christ. Right, who is not in Celtic Frost? Steve Warrior, Bruce Day, Martin Eric Ain, or Isaac Darso?
Did you say Steve Warrior?
Yes.
Steve Warrior.
That's your answer, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What underground band released their debut, Entrance and Wandering on the Seven Zones, in 1994? Zephyrus, Impure, Abattoir, or Nurgle?
What was the name of the album again?
Entrance and Wandering on the Seven Zones.
Oh God, I don't know.
The answers are either Zephyrus, Impure, Abattoir, or Nurgle. To be honest with you, I only know one of them as an actual band. So
I really don't know.
take a wild stab in the dark.
No, I don't know.
Alright.
I don't know.
I'll tell you at the end of what's right.
Yeah.
Where's the band Nurgle from and how many albums did they release? Norway and 4 albums. France, no albums, only 2 demos. That'd fit with being black metal. Greece, 1 album, or Poland and 3 albums.
Where are they from?
Where are they from and how many albums did they release? But with each place that they're from, it has how many albums. So,
The last one.
Poland, and they released 3 albums. Yeah. What is Mayhem talking about? Up from the tombs it comes to take one more life that can be near. In the middle of Transylvania, all natural life has for a long time ago gone. Good luck with this, because I can hardly understand most of Mayhem. Are they talking about pagan fears, dark endless shadows, Satan's dark all might, or funeral fog? Sorry, let's say that in Mayhem style. Funeral fog! Jesus.
I really don't know.
No.
Pagan fears? I don't know, maybe?
Pagan
I don't...
fears. How well do you know the band Abruptum?
Not really.
This has got to be one that's going to involve me slaughtering whatever language this is. Okay, what is not an album title of the band Abruptum? Is it Obscuritatum Advoco Ampliciter Me? Or is it In Umbra Maletice Ambulabo In Aeternum in Triumpho Tenebram? Psychoslaughter? Or is it Otium Sine Literis Mors Es Et Hominis Vivi Sepultura?
What is a title and what isn't?
What isn't? I think this might be quite obvious, considering how 3 of them are written.
Yeah, the one that wasn't written, yeah.
Psychoslaughter.
I've heard that last one, I've heard of that before.
We've got to know your roots. Which album is the song Winter Retreat on? Even I don't know that, and I know these bands. Is it Judas Priest, Rock'n'Roller, Dio, Sacred Heart, Iron Maiden's self-titled first album, or Motorhead and On Parole? Like I said, I don't even know this, and I've know these bands.
That's a Winter Retreat.
Yeah, it's the name, it's the song, it's one of those classic bands.
Judas Priest.
I'll tell you at the end, we'll click it. Massamord call themselves true Norwegian black metal, but where are they really from? Switzerland, Italy, from Norway, duh, or Sweden?
Sweden.
Okay.
No idea. I suck at this quiz.
When was thrashing black metal band Disaster founded? 92, there's no metal band called Disaster. 1988 or 2001?
I've never really heard of it. Are they meant to be black metal?
Thrashing black metal. I've never heard of that term before.
No, it was like thrash black metal.
Yeah.
I say they don't exist.
Okay.
Actually, no.
Oh, no.
I'm back.
Hang on.
What was the answer, sorry?
1992, no band called Disaster. 88 or 2001?
I'm going to go with 88.
Have you just looked that up on Wikipedia?
You know what?
They sound like they come out around the same time as Venom. From that description.
Yeah, they sound like that sort of... I'm sure there's a band that name or similar that kind of came out around that sort of time.
Yeah. Now, which 90s cult band did these three ladies form? Ebru Kasansu on vocals and guitars, Damla Kayo on drums, and Dilek Yilmaz on bass guitar. Was it Melakesh, Olam E. Yinsen, Moribund Oblivion, or Ebonsight?
Ooh, this is my problem. I know the bands, but I never know half the people in bands.
Also, if they're wearing corpse paint, all you see is the corpse painted photos.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You don't know if it's female or male most of the time.
Yeah, I recognise corpse paint and that's all. Oh, I don't know. Put a random answer in there, man.
I know Melakesh, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Melakesh are kind of more extreme stroke death metal. And it's blokes, Melakesh, I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Moribund Oblivion?
Yeah, put one, yeah.
Here's one you might actually know. Which band did Frost not play in? Hard to believe there's still one left, isn't it? Did he not play in Zyklon B? Did he not play in Arboreum? Did he not play in 1349? Or did he not play in Keep of Callacin?
What didn't he play in? Go through it again, their names.
Zyklon B,
Mm-hmm.
Arboreum, 1349,
He was in that.
Keep of Callacin,
He was in that. What was the other one?
Arboreum.
Yeah, Arboreum.
I think you're right on that. Ulva, a black metal. The answers are Once Upon a Time, F Off, Yes, of course. Depends what album you're listening to, if you ask me. But anyway.
Yeah, that's a...
Nowadays,
That's a hard one, because, they subjected that.
Also, yeah, it depends whether the person who wrote the quiz is like a hardcore black metal person. Although it's called the True Black Metal Quiz.
I put Once Upon a Time, sounds like something.
They were when they started. Now they're something experimental.
Yeah.
You might know this, actually. Which of these is not a band in which Maniac sings?
Okay.
Bomberos, Skit System, Vlispa, or Verdelac? Spelt with a W. I know one of them he's sung in. I think.
Ooh. Hold on. Let me have a think of this. No.
It's where we start doing the countdown music.
Yeah.
If you need me to run through them again, I'll run through them again.
You know what? Maniac, aren't you?
Eh?
Maniac.
Yeah, Maniac. The guy I couldn't remember who also sung for Mayhem at one point.
Go from again.
Bomberos, Skit System, Volispia, and Verdelac, spelt with a W. I think it's pronounced Verdelac though. It's
That's second to last one.
Velaspa.
Yeah.
Them ones. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Barathrum are from Russia, Finland, Slovenia, or the Czech Republic.
Who?
Barathrum.
Barathrum.
Don't get mixed up with Baratheon.
Oh, I don't know that.
So, while stab in the dark. Russia, Finland, Slovenia, or the Czech Republic?
Slovenia.
Slovenia. Okay. What was Hail Emperor's Hail Singer's name? Is it Isan, or Isan?
That's a really, really hard question.
It's hard. Well, they've spelled Isan differently, so I'm going to have to ask you for the spelling.
You're going to have to ask me for the spelling?
Yeah, they've spelled it 4 different ways.
It's a really annoying way to spell a name. Okay, I'll try this. IHSAHN?
That is indeed one of the answers there.
Yeah?
What was Sirif Gorgor initially called? Skimning, Satanic War Master, Dark Sorceress, or Nefarious?
Second one.
Satanic War Master?
Yeah, why not?
I think you're right, because I think that's a
Yeah.
thrash band now.
See, I know the name. I know that name, yeah.
What band has brought forth masterpieces, don't know why I've put it like that, like, oh god, these are Norwegian names or something, so I do apologise for my pronunciation. Hexaformula Ivev, Natpia, Denstor Alliance, and Krek. Was it Wongraven, Cold Seed, Cold, and Thorns? I'll give you a clue. It's not Cold Seed, because that's a side project band by the singer of Soilwork.
Thorns?
Cold? Okay. Which 2 bands almost have the same album title, with Ad Maiorium Satana Glorium and Ad Majorum Satanus Glorium? Grave Worm and Isengard, Solar Isis and Iludjan, Countess and Golgoroth, Verdalak and Maniac Butcher. I think I know this one.
Say the answers again.
Grave Worm and Isengard,
Mm-hmm.
Solarisis and Iljan,
Mm-hmm.
Countess and Golgoroth,
Mm.
Verdalak and Maniac Butcher. Have you said that because there's only 2 bands there that I might actually know?
I know it's the 3rd or 4th one, maybe.
Right. 3rd and 4th one is Countess and Golgoroth,
Yeah.
or Verdalak and Maniac Butcher.
I'll go for the last one. I forgot the question now, but yeah, go for it.
Okay. Mayhemic Truth became Morrigan, Morrigund, Morrigu, or Moribund.
Who?
Mayhemic Truth.
I know the name Mohammed Truth, but What were the answers again? Sorry, I'm crap at this. Give me the answers again.
Morrigan, Morrigund, Morrigu, or Moribund.
Morrigan.
Morrigan.
Yeah.
Okay. I say, show no mercy. You say, ah? Right on, kill them fuzzy things. Black and metal rage, Slayer.
Slayer.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right on that. I say cat, you say the Great Cat, a Polish metal band. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Short form of the band Catalyst.
I just want to say here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
I can put that if you want.
That just sums me up so well, though, doesn't it, with black metal and kitty, kitty, kitty.
Okay, shall I?
Yeah, go for it. Why not?
The test results now.
Oh God.
Oh, oh, oh,
Oh.
oh! This is quite a damning non-appraisal. For those who obviously can't see the screen, the True Black Metal quiz. Move to Costa Rica, enjoy the sun and local music. You'll never have what it takes to be of the frostbitten winterlands of black metal. You have correctly answered 7 of 20 questions.
That was 20 questions.
Apparently.
That does not feel like 20 questions. I like looking at 10.
Yeah, I mean, that was mental. Right, let's have a quick look. Oh, where is it then? Don't tell me. take this and then not actually put it here. What was that? I just saw something about. Oh no, that's something else. So I'll try to load another thing here, but let's take this and. Oh, good, you don't. Oh no, there's a countdown. Sod that then. I was going to give you a Game of Thrones quiz, but.
Oh, see, I'll play fresh that.
I'll try and find a decent Game of Thrones quiz without bleeding. Right, people, if you make a quiz, don't put a counter on it. Simple as. The Game of Thrones Master Quiz. Let's try that then. Because you know the books as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, this will be interesting. I've done it again, I've forgotten to write down topics here. If you want to try and look up some kind of quiz to give me as well. Yeah, you might well be good at this actually.
Go for it.
There's 100 questions, but anyway. Should have looked that up first. According to the Dothraki, where does your spirit go if your body is burned? The Old Country, the Nightlands, nowhere, or the Great Grass Sea?
It's like into the sky.
That's not an option.
The sky.
It doesn't have type your own answer, I'm sorry.
What's the last one? Grassland.
The Great Grass Sea.
See, I don't know. That's a bit of a weird one because you ride on a stallion across the night sky. So.
Well, you've got the Old Country, the Nightlands, nowhere, and the Great Grass Sea.
The Nightlands.
Okay, correct. Who actually sets the funeral boat on fire? Edmure Tully, Robb Stark, Catelyn Stark, or Brynden Tully?
What, when they're on about when the cremate,
I'm guessing so, because it just says who actually sets the funeral boat on fire.
It was Blackfish, who actually, because Edmund couldn't set it on fire. So it was, what's his real name? Blackfish, not Edmure. What's the other Tully? Not
Brynden.
Catelyn. Brynden Tully, yeah.
Correct. Where's the last Targaryen in Westeros? Casterly Rock, King's Landing, Castle Black, or Dorne?
The last one?
Yeah, last Targaryen in Westeros. Try not to sing songs that, are popular so I don't get bleeding content ID'd.
The last one would be in Dawn?
Wrong. Castle Black.
Of course he bloody would, because it's bloody Jon Snow, isn't it?
See that is nerd rage in audio form. What does Daenerys Targaryen catapult across Meereen's walls? Locked slave collars, hands, heads, or broken chains?
Broken chains.
Correct. Who says, of all the ways I'd kill you, poison would be the last? The Hound, Cersei Lannister, Mance Rayder, I don't even know who that is, that I can't remember anyway, or Arya Stark? Ooh, actually, that could be two.
The last, poison.
Of all the ways I'd kill you, poison would be the last.
Who's the first one?
The Hound.
The Hound, then, I guess? I don't know.
Wrong. Mance Rayder. I don't even know who that is.
He's a leader of the what's it? Beyond the Wall. King Beyond the Wall.
I've just got a vision of a man leaning a load of crisps now, because he's the leader of the Wotsits. Anyway, who gave Sandor Clegane the scars on his face? Gregor Clegane, Ilyn Payne, Joffrey Baratheon, or Robert Baratheon?
Gregor.
Gregor, correct. That's. Do I want to watch that advert? No. Fill in the blank. What is blank may never die? Iron, reborn, drowned, or dead?
What is dead will never die? Dead.
Yep. May never die.
Yeah.
What caused this? It's a picture of the sea with loads of boats on fire. Is it wildfire, napalm, Greek fire, or essence of nightshade? Nightshade.
Nightshade.
Yeah.
It'd be wildfire.
Yeah. Well, she wouldn't do that. Who gets stabbed in the eye? Me, after this quiz. Jory Castle, Sir Hugh, Verdis Egan, or Poliver? Oh, in very Essex then.
Oh God! Oh, it was
Well, the Night Watch, wasn't it?
no, it was at the beginning, right at the beginning. It was Ned Stark's bloke. What's his name now?
There you have it, people. Ned Stark's bloke.
Was it Bruce? No, I don't think it was. Just put it anyway.
Verdis.
Yeah, no, it wasn't him.
Jory Castle.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Jory. Yeah.
What is the name of Rickon's direwolf? Shaggy Dog, Wolf, Summer, or Grey Wind?
Shaggy Wolf.
There isn't something called Shaggy Wolf. It's
Shaggy Dog. Sorry.
Shaggy. Correct. I thought that was a joke. I do think that was right. Who says the worst ones always live? Do you need the answers or?
Yeah.
Sansa Stark, Arya Stark, Daenerys Targaryen, or Cersei Lannister?
I have no idea.
Take a wild stab in the dark. Game of Thrones characters do.
Arya? Was it Arya? Did you have Arya?
Arya is there. Wrong, it was Sansa.
Ah, yeah, I suppose it was.
Which of the following is not a deadly poison? Tears of Lys, Wolfsbane, Essence of Nightshade, or Milk of Le Poppy?
What is not poison?
Yes. Wolfsbane were an 80s metal band.
You got Tears of Lys, which is one. You got Milk of the Poppy.
Notice how she's rattling these off, people. My hint, don't go drinking with this woman.
Milk of the Poppy is technically a poison, but it isn't. I suppose it's a suppressant, isn't it? I don't know. That's a really hard one because I think they'll say Milk of the Poppy, but I don't think I think that's the wrong answer.
No, it was right. It was Milk of the Poppy.
Okay.
I can't remember. They do use it to heal someone as something.
It's like it puts you to sleep sort of thing.
What does Khal Drogo call ships? Leaky tents, moving cities, wooden horses, evil magic.
Say that again. The answers.
Leaky tents, moving cities, wooden horses, or evil magic.
Evil magic. No. Moving. Whatever that was.
Wrong. It was wooden horses.
Oh yeah, I suppose it would actually. Yeah.
What animal is on House Baratheon's sigil? Let's see if you know this without me saying the answers.
Baratheon is a stag.
Stag? Correct. Who is known as the young wolf?
What's it? What's his bloody face?
It's what's attached to the front of his head, I imagine. He said, what's his bloody face? Well, it's what's attached to the front of his head.
Rob.
Rob Stark?
Yeah.
Correct. I'll only do another few of these and then if you found a quiz for me, because I'm not doing 100.
Yeah.
Oh, God. What is this place called? It's the... Oh, how to put it? It's the building where they're essentially kind of prisons, but there's no back wall. It's just a vertical drop.
Oh, Eerie.
Is it the Moon Door, the Cliff Prison, the Sky Cell, or the Dungeons of Heaven?
Oh, the Sky Cells.
Correct. Where does Tyrion Lannister meet Shay? The Eyrie, the Lannister Camp, King's Landing, or a brothel in the north?
The Lannister Camp.
Correct. Well, you've beaten your score on the black metal one. Who says when you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die?
Cersei.
Correct. Well, you were quick on that, weren't you? Who were the Unsullied not instructed to kill in Astapor? The council, the soldiers, the men holding whips, or the masters? I know this.
No. The masters?
Wrong. Oh, I thought it was the masters. No, it was the council, apparently.
I couldn't remember. Yeah.
What? Last question. What is the name of Theon Greyjoy's ship? Black Betha, Sea Bitch, Fury, or Iron Maiden?
I think it's... It's either Black Pepper or the... What's it, bitch? Whatever it's...
Sea Bitch.
Sea Bitch?
Correct.
Ah, okay.
So, you got 14...
Black Pepper, that's what confused me.
14 out of 20 questions correct.
Ah.
So, there you go. Two quizzes done for you. Dare I even ask what you've got lined up for me?
I'm not quite sure. I'll tell you what, we'll have a quiz and then we'll end it because it's verging on 3 hours again, this.
Yeah, well, might as well make it 3 hours and complete in 2 parts again. So you go that way.
Okay. What about a death metal quiz?
I'd be useless. I'll be
Sure?
honest, I would actually be useless. I don't know death metal that well. If you want to maybe go for specific bands or gaming quiz or something like that, might be better for me.
Oh, gaming quiz then. Oh,
It's where I fail miserably.
Right, let's have a look.
It's finding one without a counter as well is a bit of a...
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully this has been as entertaining as the last podcast for people. We will need to... I've got to try and get more people involved, but basically we were a bit shafted by not much really happening this week in the world of music and film as such, apart from obviously the tragic death of Trish Stone, of Kitty.
Yeah, well... Oh, this sucks. All these, like, timed quizzes.
Yeah.
What about a Disney quiz?
A what?
A Disney quiz.
If you want to see me get nothing, then... If you want to go for that, go for that. I could give it a good old college try. This is how bad I am at knowing Disney stuff, people.
Oh, let me have a look.
And it's got to be timed.
This is the point where we need like a poll going on with people, like if they were actually like live listeners.
We would have to set that up, do it for... you can do live, not live videos, but sort of live podcasty things through YouTube somehow.
Yeah.
I'll look into it, but yes.
Hmm. Not want to load.
Or is it just taking a while to load is the question.
Goodness me, this page is just full of adverts.
A lot of them are. A lot of them are. Ah, dear.
Okay.
Oh, she's ready. Oh, I'm not. I'm hoping she's gone for like a Fear Factory quiz instead, but here we go.
The ultimate video game quiz for true gamers.
Oh god, I'm a fake. No, go on. Let's attempt this then.
Which red-headed iconic video game villain is known for their schemes against one of the brand's most famous characters? Dr. Robotnik, Browser, or Ganon?
Red-headed?
Yeah.
The only redhead I can think of them three is Dr. Robotnik, so it's got to be Sonic. Well, no, it's got to be Robotnik from Sonic.
Yeah. Correct.
Well, that was a really, really wordy way to put that question. Whoever wrote that, you kind of suck.
Well, this is really crap. It's a picture.
Right.
What beloved Nintendo character does this silhouette belong to? And it's literally a black circle. And
Kirby.
the answers are a Voltorb, Jigglypuff, Puff, or Kirby.
Kirby.
No. It doesn't give you the answer. Oh, that's weird.
It'll probably give the answers at the end.
Yeah. In 2013, Troy Baker voiced this grisly 40-something man who escorts a young girl throughout a harrowing world, which ends on a whopper of a twist. Is it Joel from The Last of Us or Brooker DeWitt from Bioshock Infinite?
Oh. See, my problem here is I haven't actually completed The Last of Us, so I've no idea if there's a twist. So I'm going to go with Booker DeWitt.
Oh, come on. No, it's Last of Us.
Oh, it come up with the answer that time then.
Yeah, how weird.
Yeah, but it said a hell of a twist. There's the twist at the end of Bioshock.
Yeah.
That you're living the same life again and again under different names. Basically, from what I took from it anyway.
Yeah, it was really mental, that ending, wasn't it?
Oh, well, I've got to play for it again anyway, so...
Number 4. Which of these game series has found a way to analyse their release schedule by basically releasing the same game year after year?
Assassin's Creed or Call of Duty? Are they both on there?
Oh, goodness me. I would tell you, but a massive advert just come up on the page.
Uh...
Now it's got to load again. How this sucks.
Dear Lord.
The answers are Pokemon, FIFA, Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty.
Well, it could be three. Oh God, it could be either three of them technically. I'll go with Call of Duty because person who wrote this is probably one of them people who hates Call of Duty. But it could have been Assassin's Creed or Pokemon as well.
Yeah, it doesn't give the answer for some reason on that one. Weird. You got it incorrect.
Oh. So what did they go for then?
It didn't say the answer.
Oh.
It's really weird. I get why this is not working. Okay. When this wants to work. Which game really deserves a third entry? Portal, Left 4 Dead, or Team Fortress?
All three of them essentially. Deserves a third entry. It's a bit subjective, isn't it? I'll go with Team Fortress because it's been ages since the last one.
Okay. Nope. It
Portal?
is Portal. That's very subjective though, isn't it? Yeah.
The thing is, yeah, Portal ended itself very well twice now. So, yeah, I don't think a third one would work now. I'll say that, and then after this video, it'll be, Valve will have announced Portal 3. So...
Number 6. What somewhat recent trend in gaming development involves handing money over to devs who make big promises that they never deliver on?
Oh.
Peter Molyneux?
Molyneux.
Kickstarter or Easy Access?
You mean early access?
Correct.
Yeah. Although it could be Peter Molyneux as well. He's the person who made the Fable games and promised the world about them.
Oh, goodness me.
Is there another...
Which non-MMO Final Fantasy game involves the most incomprehensible plot and possibly dumb costumes and baffling game choices?
Wow, take your pick. I will go with Final Fantasy X.
They literally have pretty much listed
All of them.
every Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I'll go with Final Fantasy X or X.
Hold on a minute, it seems to have taken me off the page once again. How annoying is that?
Do you want to do a different quiz that isn't so annoying?
Yes, probably,
Yeah.
because this page is the most annoying page ever. It's literally taking me onto a
If we're going to do gaming quizzes, maybe look up a... what gaming series do I know that well? For a laugh, look up a Silent Hill quiz.
Okay.
Which will hopefully have questions about all of them. And then after that, maybe a band quiz. And then that's 2 quizzes that I've done, and we'll wrap things up a bit for this time, and then yeah, we'll see. I think 3 hours is going to be the standard for these podcasts, and then I'll cut them into 2 pieces.
Okay.
Bear in mind, we're also trying to make up for getting a bit political at the beginning of this podcast as well.
Try and find a quiz where it's, how long will you last in Silent Hill?
You tried to find a quiz like that?
Well, no, because it kept coming out.
Oh, right.
Okay, here we go. What is the thing in the picture called? And it is a a nurse with a...
What's it called?
Yeah.
A nurse.
A lurker, smug, or a nurse.
Yeah, a nurse.
Really stupid, isn't it? This is going to be a picture that's going to be really annoying. How many Silent Hill games are there?
Oh, that's a... Is there choices at all?
9, 3, or 6.
9. At the time of the quiz.
Yeah, all the answers are at the end, it seems.
Yeah. Because PT got cancelled.
And how many movies? 1, 2, or 3?
2. But we try not to speak about the second one. Even though it had Jon Snow in it, it was pretty poor.
Yeah, it was
rushed. That's the problem. If they'd given it as long a runtime as the first film, it probably could have worked.
Speaking of which one of these is the name of a Silent Hill movie? Silent Hill Revelation, Silent Hill Downpour, or Silent Hill Homecoming?
Revelations, because the other 2 are games.
Yeah, I was going to say. This is pretty easy. For me, being a not massive Silent Hill, kind of too scared to play.
Do you know what? They're not actually that scary. They're more
the psychological
atmospheric
sort of thing.
Yeah,
which freaks me out.
And they are... You might be... I mean, if you want to enjoy them without you yourself getting freaked out while playing them, watch a Let's Play.
Yeah. Okay, it's another picture.
Right.
The picture is a woman. It looks like something out of the Human Centipede. It's got some things standing up, and it's got like 6 arms.
Oh. Yeah, it's a boss, if I remember rightly.
Wow, this quiz wants to redirect me again to another. How annoying are these quizzes? Right, I can't do any more quizzes because they keep redirecting me to a stupid spelling page.
You might have malware on your computer, to be honest with you. Or adware.
Either way.
Aha. Oh, don't be timed.
What's this?
I didn't know Lady Gaga was only 30.
Yeah. What? Have you got another quiz or something?
I have for you indeed. Are you ready for this?
What is it?
The ultimate Lady Gaga trivia quiz.
Shitting hell. Oops.
Cheers, more editing work for me. Okay, how many number 1 albums does she have? 2, 3, 4 or 5?
So she's got the Fame, she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, technically she's got 6 albums.
Yeah, but how many of them were number 1s?
How many
were number 1 albums?
Yeah, what were the answers again?
2, 3, 4 or 5?
I'd say 4, because I don't know how recent that quiz is. You know.
Oh. Okay, forget that quiz. It's doing the same thing you had.
Not just me then.
Oh, that could be interesting. Don't do the same thing. Oh, God. There's a timer on that as well. No, I'm not doing that, because there's a timer. It was. Oh no. Yes. Yes.
Oh, I miss that laugh. It's hilarious.
Oh dear. There's a website called GagaDaily.com. That's amazing.
That does not surprise me.
Oh dear, my God Almighty. Actually, as we're gonna have to wrap up in a moment, we'll come off quizzes because they're all hives of scum and villainy. Right, we'll go with this. What I mean by go with this is right. I think I've done this last week as well, but what? Think of 5 either films, albums, or TV series. Could be a mixture of any of them 3, but think of 5 things that you recommend people check out this week.
Check out that program I was watching earlier. Somebody Knows My Name. It's on Fox. It's on catch up at the moment. If you've got like Now TV or Sky or something, really good. I meant to catch up myself. Vikings.
Right. Gotta say you had to go at me last week.
I'm halfway through the latest season.
Oh, right, fair enough.
So yeah, you're still really behind.
I know.
Albums. I'll give a few albums. Check out. Can't really think of any. Obviously, nothing new. But from going off what we've been on about this podcast, I'd say.
You know, for next podcast, I'm going to get this woman to actually check out some new albums.
Well, since I've been on about Karakanga a few times, check out the latest album, which is This Is No Fairy Tale. Really good.
Who else knew that was coming?
And speaking of Burzum, as I was speaking about him earlier, and the ambient sort of stuff, one of his later albums, Away of Yore, which is really good ambient sort of album. Brilliant album, check that out. Film-wise, you know what I watched? And it's been out for a while now. I really liked it. What was it? I can't remember exactly what it's called, but the new Cloverfield film?
Something 30 Cloverfield Lane or something.
Yeah, that's it. Watch that, it's really good.
Fair enough. For me, TV-wise, I would say, especially to you, if you haven't yet, watch Sherlock. Music-wise, let's go with an obvious choice straight away. Genexus by Fear Factory, because it is so good. Yeah. Makes me want to sex wee every time I listen to it. Also, if I remember the name, Le Petit Mort by King 810. Absolutely superb. Film-wise, there's a question. What I actually found myself enjoying, and I've never thought I would, the Hunger Games films.
Yeah, I rather enjoy those films.
Even though the ending of it seemed kind of abrupt, slightly. And as for another film, you know what? I feel a lot of people are missing out on films because they're subtitled. So I'm going to recommend a set of films and then 2 other films that are Japanese. The Vengeance trilogy, which is Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, Lady Vengeance, and Old Boy. Ignore the American remake of Old Boy. Watch the Japanese original because the ending's a lot more shocking and a lot better. And also watch The Raid 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Because The Raid 2, the woman with the claw hammer, it's mental. But Old Boy, that ending. If you've not seen it, that ending, once you've watched it, you will understand fully what I mean. And as for American films, I feel everyone should see The Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
So, yes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it through. Well, we've still got 6 minutes left to make it to a full 3 hours. So, Skrink, is there anything you want to ask myself, or you want to bring up as a last mini topic, or anything to quickly sort of wax lyrical on for a bit?
To be honest, no. I can't think of anything right now.
Okay. Well, I have a quick question for you.
Go for it.
Now, many people may know you from doing your radio show a couple of years ago. Have you got any aspirations or any possibility of ever either coming back to radio or maybe starting to do some YouTube videos or something?
Not in the immediate future, but I'll never say no to doing radio shows in the future.
Yeah.
It's not a possibility right now. But no, it's something I do miss doing radio shows. It's just having the time for me to actually do that anymore. That's part of the reason why I stopped doing it in the first place. Well,
you left at the right time, to be honest with you.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there was one problem after the other. I mean, I lost all my music and laptop within the same week. So yeah, I kind of started to kind of quieten down on that sort of front, and then, but yeah, I'll never say never. I do enjoy doing these podcasts, however.
I do. Well, we've got to continue them once a week, hopefully.
Yeah, I definitely will be joining in again with
and
this.
we will have to think of a lot more topics to talk on, really. Instead of sort of struggling a bit. We should just end it, but I feel it's better to keep going for the 3 hours and, gives people something more to listen to at work. So, yes, there we go. With myself, got to continue the radio work, got to continue the YouTube channel while also looking for a job. I'm just going to mention this now. I know that I was advertising we're going to have Drop Dead Bunny on here. It's been pretty much nigh on impossible for me to get hold of her recently. So I've got to continue trying and get in her along. Got to try and get Metal Mike from the Metal Mike show on that metal station along. And DJ JD from the Metallica Cave, which some of you may have heard on Nuclear Rock Radio, I believe is the name of the station. He has confirmed he will be coming along to do a podcast with us in the near future, along with Dr. Evil from that metal station, and very possibly DJ Guilty as well, depending if he gets time. So we've got a lot planned with this podcast. I know the last few, and possibly for the foreseeable future, have been just me and Skrinkles. Hopefully our voices haven't been too boring. Apologise, my voice sounds a little bit dodgy tonight. My throat's slightly playing up for some reason. It started as soon as I started the podcast, annoyingly enough. So, yes, there we go. In other news, funny enough, we brought up the new metal. I'm actually sat here in a Cold Chamber shirt. Like, classic Cold Chamber, with the original bassist on it. So, there we go. Feel free to obviously check out the Patreon and check out the rest of the YouTube channel. Go and like the Facebook page as well, and the Psychosin project's on there. Skrinkles will now be able to tell you about her pages she would like you to check out as well if you want to see some of her artwork. Skrink?
Yes, I'm sure Psychosin will link the page in the description.
Hey, I did last time.
You did. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Yes, I am a generally arty person, painting, sculpture and whatnot. Facebook page is in the description below. Any of my general updates come up on there. And if you fancy buying anything, there is a shop there, shop link in the Facebook page.
Yeah, so there you go. Have some signed artwork from the one only Skrinkles on your mantelpiece, and then think, why does she do that podcast with that idiot from Southend? In the future, we might actually get Skrinkles' other half joining us as well. We shall see what happens there. So far, both podcasts have been very spur of the moment.
Yes.
So we've got to kind of time that a bit better. But another thing I'd like to do is because I know she does watch these videos every now and again. Hopefully she listens to these podcasts. Kat from Hearts Under Fire, you will have to let us know when you're free to do a podcast to come and join us. And I have already spoken to Vish of Pretty Addicted. She's up for it. It's just a case of, by her own admission, she is pretty awful at getting back to your messages on Facebook. So hopefully we will be able to get Vish along, and maybe Pache from Infidel Rising. So yes, lots of things coming up in the future with the podcast and the channel. I've got loads of, I suppose, retro reviews from my catch-ups of albums from last year. Never know, might be able to do at some point in the future a live video podcast with Skrinkles here at some point. If she ever visits Southend again or something, or I get up there for to get away or whatever, maybe do one there. Apart from that, well, thank you very much for listening. Hopefully 3 hours hasn't been too long. Give us some feedback, let us know. We know we struggled a bit for topics here, probably because, I don't know, maybe it's just a case of it being a Tuesday or something, but both been pretty busy, me with the channel and it for work, and I know Skrinkles has been busy organising the festival that we won't speak about any further. So yes, thank you very much for listening. We'll be back again next week. Got to try and keep it so the podcast goes up on a Tuesday or Wednesday or something. Keep it as a regular thing on the channel, and hopefully you're enjoying it. Skrink, have you got anything to add?
Nothing. I'll just say goodbye.
Thank you for listening. I was going to say watching then, and hopefully the pictures on the video didn't freak you out from last time, or the pictures on the video from this video don't freak you out too much. So yeah, and one last thing: if anyone listening here wants to do some like chibi caricatures or just caricatures of myself and Skrink to display in the video, it's more than welcome. Just get hold of me on YouTube, and I'll tell you where to email them to. Be very appreciated as well. So yeah, I'm really dragging this out now, aren't I? Anyway, thank you. See you later.
Bye bye.
I try to face it all. Some will